Every pirate feared the sea, but only one pirate ever claimed the sea spoke back. His name was Merrick Thorn, captain of the storm-worn pirate ship the Drowning Star. A man who carried a strange curse or a gift depending on who you asked. On a night smoother than glass, when the ocean was too calm for comfort, Merrick heard the first whisper. Not a wave, not the wind, a voice. It rose from the deep beneath the pirate ship, echoing through the hull like someone knocking gently from underwater. The pirate crew froze, gripping ropes and rails, staring over the edges in terror. No storm, no current, no reason for sound. But Merrick heard words, faint, cold, calling his name. The sea wasn't just whispering, it was trying to warn him. From that moment on, every ripple carried messages only he could hear. Warnings of storms before they formed, ships before they appeared, and something else, something ancient moving beneath the ocean floor. The pirate crew began to think Merrick wasn't listening to the waves. He was listening to the deep, and whatever lived down there was getting closer. Before the whispering began, Merrick Thorn was known as the only pirate who could predict storms with impossible accuracy. Sailors believed he bribed gods, or carried a charm stolen from a sea witch, but the truth was stranger. Years ago, Merrick survived a shipwreck no man should have lived through. He sank into the blackness, lungs nearly bursting, until he heard it. The same whispering voice, ancient and soothing. Instead of drowning, he felt himself rising, carried upward by a current that shouldn't have existed. From that day forward, the ocean followed him. As Merrick grew older, the whisper matured into full sentences, not spoken language but meaning pressed directly into his mind. It warned him of reefs hidden beneath fog, showed him currents invisible to charts, and revealed the presence of ships long before they broke the horizon. But now the voice trembled. It wasn't calm. It was afraid. Something deep beneath the seabed, deeper than trenches, older than storms, was waking up. And the sea needed Merrick to hear it. Only he could. And only he would understand the cost. The next night, the whisper became a roar. Not loud but urgent, pressing, pleading. The pirate ship drifted over a region sailors avoided for generations. The hollow deep, an underwater cavern so vast that even tides behaved strangely above it. Merrick felt the whisper warning him, louder than ever before. Then the ocean floor moved. A tremor rippled upward, shaking the pirate ship. Barrels rolled. Lanterns swung. The crew shouted as waves rose in sudden spirals. Merrick leaned over the rail, and the whispering voice revealed its fear. Something inside the hollow deep was waking up. Through the water, Merrick saw the edges of an enormous structure. Not rock, not coral, but something built. A door, a gate, a seal made centuries ago by a civilization that understood the sea better than humans ever would. The whisper begged Merrick to turn back, but the pirate ship was already being pulled toward the opening. When the gate opened, the sea stopped whispering. It screamed. A long, painful echo surged upward like a wounded animal, and Merrick understood why the ocean had spoken to him his entire life. The voice wasn't the sea itself. It was something trapped beneath it. The pirate ship was dragged downward through a whirl of glowing water, past the cracked gate, and into a titanic cavern lined with pillars older than human civilization. Each pillar vibrated with the same whispering tones, forming a network, an ancient communication web, using water instead of air. At the center of the cavern sat a massive dormant creature-like mechanism. Not alive, not dead, but listening. It was the one who had whispered to Merrick for years. It needed a human voice, a messenger, a bridge to the world above. And now it was waking up. The awakened mechanism revealed the truth. It wasn't a creature. It wasn't a weapon. It was a guardian, created to protect the world from the things sleeping even deeper below. A massive tectonic force capable of collapsing entire oceans. For centuries, the guardian whispered warnings, searching for someone who could understand, someone who survived drowning, someone who could interpret meaning from vibration, someone like Merrick. The pirate ship trembled as the guardian released a final whisper, not of fear, but of gratitude. It offered Merrick a choice: leave, carrying the warning to the world above, or stay, becoming the next guardian's voice. Merrick chose to leave. As the pirate ship rose through the collapsing currents, the guardian sealed the gate once more. The voice faded, but not entirely. The sea would always whisper to Merrick, because now he wasn't hearing the deep. He was part of it, and the world above had no idea what was coming.